Welcome to Charlottesville, home of the University of Virginia and the Cavaliers, where around here they say learning never ends, and they hope to teach a lesson in this one. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Virginia Cavaliers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Cavaliers will kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. So Georgia Tech's offense will go on the attack first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Lowers those pads. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
The Yellow Jackets just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Inside the 35. At the 20, he's got space. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
And the Yellow Jackets, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, he'll throw it. They'll run the screen. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return, as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Virginia's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week...
Breaks into the open. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions, and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it, he has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd to get in this football game. You know, he just gave a rousing speech to his guys in the locker room before taking the field. He wants to win this game versus his alma mater.
They'll run it to the right side. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. And the Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Got him downfield. Turning it on. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. And they fail to hook up on third down. The Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Takes a hit as he fires. A strike downfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Brought down good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Yellow Jackets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Defense comes up with a play. They get the pick and take it back to the 20.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Hold.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Cavaliers will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin them deep. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. Creates a little room. They found a little running room out of the Wildcat, still short of the 1st down marker. And the Yellow Jackets can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. There he goes. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. UCLA is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Terry Donahue, this has not been a blowout today inside the Rose Bowl. They're up by a field goal over Texas Tech. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Cavaliers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They booted away on 4th down. Looks it in at the 40. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. They're going to ride this running back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. The Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Makes the grab. It's Coates. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got his man downfield. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown!
explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The give on the counter. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. And now on second down for this offense. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period will be a second down. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. To the air on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Back open in the middle. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Throws to the wideout. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Makes the grab. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Here comes the heat. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. It's complete to the left. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Cavaliers will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
It's complete on the right side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Yellow Jackets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Oh, he makes the catch. Breaks into the open. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
38, Virginia, 0.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. They're setting up the screen. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. The Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out quickly. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. Pulls and fires complete. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. And the Cavaliers are on the move. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his tight end. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards and they'll move the chains. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Makes the catch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the flag, 1st and 15 for this offense. The give to the tailback. He breaks a tackle. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. fires to the big fella. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire, and those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on first down. He makes the grab. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Looking to throw. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Brings up second and goal.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. He's looking to throw. Dangerous screen into traffic. And that one did not work. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They'll send out the kicker here. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Going right to work up top. They're working that left side. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Yeah, I don't know defensively if you want to keep giving this guy that much cushion, because when he gets the ball in space, he's able to shake all these defenders and turns a 5-yard completion into a first down.
The Yellow Jackets can really attack on this second and short. The give on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll pull it on the read. Hard running there. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Carl Smith Center and Scott Stadium.
And the Yellow Jackets will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Oh, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. He'll keep it himself. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Cavaliers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And the Cavaliers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to the ground. Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32. Let's see what they do on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Under fire. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Cavaliers send out the punt unit. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down.
Georgia Tech offense will take over. First and 10.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Working the middle. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lofts one high and deep. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field to score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And they did tack on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Arkansas needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Fayetteville behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Vanderbilt. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Cavaliers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off play action.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Handoff to the lone back. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Set to kick it away.
Got a little space.
The return brings it out to the 40.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Flips it out in the flat. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Brings up 2nd down.
To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Coates. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking deep down the right side. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. The Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He'll throw it. Makes the grab. It's Hall. After 40, there he goes. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a crease. It's Hall. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. The Cavaliers will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few 1st downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Quick step and go. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Off the play fake. He's got him. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the Yellow Jackets looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Quick strike complete. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. The Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field.
First and goal.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure.
Georgia Tech, 54. Virginia, 3.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Looking to throw on first down. Fires it incomplete.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're late in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time, throwing the incompletion.
And the Cavaliers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
In punt formation to kick it away.
They boot it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
Second down.
Going to sling it on second down. Gets it out fast. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They kick it away on fourth down. Catch is made at the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Complete to start this drive. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Offense gets set for second down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to pass, it's Rooks. Pulls it in. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Backed up now, here's second and long. They just keep firing. Under fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Quickly to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Punts it out of the air. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
You know, there are probably a lot of coaches out there with a lead like this that would like to run the ball and see if they could ice this game and bleed the clock. Not this coaching staff. They are going to be aggressive. They are going to continue taking shots.
Headed to the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. NC State is just getting blown off the field today. This has been a gong show since the opening kick. How does something like this happen? They're trailing by 21 to Florida State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Cavaliers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Finds the tight end. He'll get a fresh set it down, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Dropping back, it's Rooks. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Working that wide receiver screen. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Cavaliers have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. Brings out another sweet move and gets it down to the 40. And the Cavaliers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Pocket breaking down. Caught over the middle. It's Hall. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He tries to take the top off. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Will take over. First and 10.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Turning it on! Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Punt is in the air. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Back to pass, it's Rooks. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. He's looking to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Perkins. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line. And this offense is going to work. Looking downfield on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Just keep slinging it. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Cavaliers decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And nobody able to handle that punt, and they'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch. It's Coates. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
And that's good enough for a first down.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Got enough for the first down. At the 35, he's open. Oh, a lot of... And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. That drive took no time at all. Couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown.
68, Virginia 6.
Here he comes with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Here's a heat. Unleashes one. He's got it. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Hall. And they pick up just a few on that completion. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Cavaliers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Looking to throw, it's Rooks. Using the quick game. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. Finds his big tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.